Welcome to the JayGravesReport College Football Weekly Preview Week 1. Y'all know how we get it in, so let's get it in. We're going over the top 5 ball games of the first weekend of college football. First of all, I want to say happy college football to all you do-havies out there. Now, let's go into it. First ball game, number 7, Texas A&M at home against Doug Rice. The reason this is a top 5 ball game is because old Doug Johnny Football is playing in the second half. Now, this game would mean absolutely nothing to anybody in America. But since old Doug Johnny Football got off with a slap on the wrist, they got this boy playing, sitting out the second half. I mean, he wasn't going to play but a half in this ball game anyway. So, instead of sitting out the second half, they got him sitting out the first half. It is what it is. Now, Johnny Football is going to have every TV on, everybody in America. I tell you, this Dunn is going to be out there in a Scooby-Doo outfit with the ears sticking out. He just proved to America I can do whatever I want to do, and the NCAA is behind it because I'm bringing mad paper to the NCAA and to Texas A&M. Let's go to the second ball game. Number 13, Oklahoma State plays Mississippi State. Now, the reason this is a big ball game because you got the favorite to win the Big 12, Oklahoma State, against the Mississippi State and the Cowbells. Now, here's the deal. They got Oklahoma State ranked 13th and picked to win the Big 12, but they were 8-5 last year, and they don't have a true starter right now. They still trying to figure out who, either Clint Chef or J.W. Walsh is going to start. I say start the Dunn named J.W. because that sounds like it's Oklahoma. That works. Now, in this ball game, I got to go with Mississippi State. Even though Oklahoma State look like they going to be decent this year, I think Mississippi State got more talent simply because they got more talent. Because Oklahoma State is Oklahoma State. Now, let's move on to the next ball game. The big one, down in the A. Number 1, Alabama. Playing Vatech, not even ranked. Doug Vatech was done last year. They were 7-6 last year. No way they gotten any better from January to now to show up to beat Alabama. A.J. McCarron, third-year starter, already won 2 national championships. What you want me to say, bruh? What you want me to say? In this ball game, Alabama's got skill sets all over the place. You got Cooper, Yeldon, A.J. McCarron, ridiculous defense. It is what it is. Now, here's a trivia piece of it. Since 1936, there have been 10 teams to repeat as national champions, but nobody has been able to three-peat. I think Alabama is on the verge of three-peating. So, Alabama's going to beat the brakes off of these boys. So, just sit tight, get some popcorn, and watch the fireworks. Now, let's move on to the next ball game. You got number 5, old Doug Mark Rich, Georgia, is playing number 8, Clemson, in Death Valley. Now, I would normally give an edge to Georgia simply because it's early in the season. But Georgia is Mark Riggs, Georgia. I don't care where we talking, what we talking. You got Taj Boyd coming off of a huge season last year. He had 3,800 yards, 36 touchdowns. Taj Boyd at the crib against old Doug, Georgia, and Mark Rick. You got to go with Clemson in this ball game. I hate to say it, but it is what it is. Now, let's move on to the next ball game. Last ball game. Number 12, LSU plays number 20, TCU, in Cowboy Stadium. Now, LSU is coming into this ball game, in my opinion, gimped up. They lost 12 cats to the NFL last year, 8 of them on defense. Now, I know that they reloading. They got major talent down in Baton Rouge. But when you lose 8 boys on defense, that's a problem. That's why old Doug Mad Hatter, Les Miles, went on here and let Jeremy Hill off the hook, let the team vote. Y'all remember that? And let the team vote for Boy to come back to the team because he had been suspended. Running back Jeremy Hill. But you know what? I got to give LSU the edge on this one simply because I think even with all those boys missing on defense, they got more talent than TCU. But we will see. I'm going to go ahead and put my money on LSU. Nick, check out your boy. Go to the blog. Check it out. It's your man, JayGravesReport.com. And you can hit me up on Twitter at JayGravesReport and holla at your boy.